Guys, welcome back to another video. It's your girl Linda Ayo, and this is my husband, and we are doing another video for you guys, a couple tag. And in today's video we are going to be talking about our expectations of each other's family members, each other's siblings when we met. If you're seeing me for the first time, I'm actually Kenyan. I'm married to a West African guy, a Nigerian, so cultural difference. How we were brought up is totally different. The way we behave, you guys know how Kenyans behave, and you also know how Nigerians behave. So when that time when you meet your respective other and then you guys date and then you guys get married, and by then we didn't date.
Yeah, we did actually date.
Me and my husband, we dated for 2 weeks. If I say that thing, people used to think it's a lie, but let me tell you, it's the truth. So as I was saying, guys, my husband and I, we actually dated for 2 weeks. And if we tell people this thing, they normally don't believe it. We dated for like 2 weeks. And then like I was just saying, when you are married to someone and you haven't met their family like that. So what is your expectation? So before we dive into it, if you're new and you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting that red subscribe button, getting yourself subscribed, turning on your bell not to miss out on any of our future uploads. Okay, babe, do you want to tell them anything?
Yeah, nothing.
Yes. So my question to you first is, babe, when we met and then we started staying together. Actually, we started staying together before we got married, like officially married. You only went home and did introduction and the knocking of the door. You know what that means? Giving an envelope, showing your interest in marrying the girl, and then he disappeared with me for some time before he now did a traditional wedding and then the civic wedding. Is it called civic or civic? Court wedding. That is white wedding. Okay, yeah. So what was your expectation when you already met me? You only knew me from the Oyolas, Belinda Oyola. You only knew me. You had not met my people. Even before you went to knock home, what was your expectation of my parents, how they'll be, my siblings? Because you later made them, Sha.
Yeah, later made them. But the truth is that, as a full-grown man that has been attending weddings, you have been to 1 or 2 weddings, maybe possibly you have even assisted somebody to visit family before. And to add it up, meeting a black family, doesn't matter which part of the continent, Africa continent it comes from. I just believe we are just the same kind of
No, you're not getting my point.
Okay.
Like, did you expect them to accept you the way you went, the way they welcomed you before you had gone? Were you thinking that they welcome you like that? Did you have fear in your mind, like, will these people accept me since I'm from a different country altogether?
Okay, that is.
How will they take me?
That is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Also, bear in mind that Kenyans, they have watched so much Nigerian movies that if they see a Nigerian in-law, they believe you have a lot of money. The way you people will do movies and will be spraying money. The way you people will do movies and then there's a prince who just came to find a girl from the village, and the prince is pretending not to be having money, but in the real sense is actually a prince back home. Were you thinking those kind of things? I hope these people will not be thinking I'm a prince.
No, actually, I was not thinking those kind of things, because even most of those things because most of those people, I know most of those movie you people watch, Nigerian movie you watch, they are not real. So I was not seeing it to be anything. You understand? So in that area of maybe whether they will accept me or not, I never had any negative feelings that they will not accept me. And
so you were just feeling confident?
Yeah, I was just feeling confident. And that period, that time too, being that, when they say this is a Nigerian, then I'm not talking about now. When they say this is a Nigerian, everybody, I think maybe 60 or 65% of women here really wants to hook up with married to
they
a
used to
Nigerian.
respect
They used to
Nigerians
respect
a lot.
Nigeria. I don't talk about now. I
Because
don't
that
know.
time is when Nigerians were really coming.
Really coming, and they have a good respect for Nigeria. So I was just going with that confidence. Yeah, I mean, after all, I'm in Nigeria now, so they will be very happy that they want to have a Nigerian in-law. So on that area of maybe they will not accept me. I never thought about it. So I just went there with my own thing, and I display as a Nigerian that I am. Because I surprised them. So they were actually seeing that Nigerian. They were actually seeing that Nigerian in me, because they believe that every Nigerian has money. And I displayed. To be honest, I displayed.
Okay.
So it was just cool.
So the next question. Yeah, now that is in regards to my parents. What of my siblings? What were you thinking my siblings would be like the day that you meet? Because even that day you went, you did not meet them. Because none of my siblings stays at home with my parents.
Yeah, okay. My expectation was not that much, but what I was just thinking in mind, I was like thinking I want to have another brothers.
Okay.
I was just feeling that I want to have another brothers who I can relate with.
You are feeling like you're going to find brothers in
them. Find the brothers in them. That is what I was. That was the feelings I was just having. Say, I'm going to find another brothers in them.
You never, for instance, thought that maybe the brothers might not like you for their sister?
No, because me, I know I'm that positive person, so I've never seen any negativity.
You don't want negative energy.
I've never seen, because there are some things.
And I think what contributed to that is because I'm very outspoken and I'm a happy person. So you just assumed people from my place are just happy. They're just going to accept you.
Yeah, that is another thing. Because even before meeting them one-on-one, we have been speaking to each other. We'll be talking
on phone.
We have been talking on phone. The vibes they give me and all that. So I don't have any.
No, what I was asking is prior to you talking to any of them. Like you, for instance, guys, you remember there's a day I was telling you, what do you think your people will think about me? Do you think they will accept me? Me, I thought about it and I asked you.
Yeah, I remember.
You remember, right?
Yeah, I remember you asked me.
And then you said, my people don't have issues. If I like you, them too, they will like you. Why is Mama pulling my hair? You said my people don't have issues. If I like you, them too, they will like you. Even if Mama was alive, Mama cannot be against you. If I just present you to Mama and tell her that this is the woman I want to marry, Mama cannot say no. You just say, if you like her, me too, I like her, just like that. So to me, I used to worry, Shao.
I think one other thing that was making you worried about that was because of most of those movies you guys watch.
Yes, you know, most Nigerian movies, if you watch, you see the in-laws, they hate on the daughter-in-law. You go, they start frustrating you. So I was just like, hey, this other family now.
Come to see the reality. Most of those things, they are not that.
I was just like, I pray.
They are not that real.
They are not
that real. They are not really practiced the way they act it. Though it do happen, but the way they conceive it here is not that much.
So me, I was just praying, basically. I was just like, I hope. At least they say my mother-in-law is not around. She died long time ago. So I wasn't thinking about mother-in-law, daughter-in-law fights and all that, beef. But I was just thinking, what of the siblings? Do you understand? And because of how they used to behave. But when I married him, when I went there, I realized they are just...
very, very normal.
They are even more than very normal. I was like, are you sure? So when it says that the things you watch in movies are not real, most of them, it's true. Most of them are very, very exaggerated. Actually, when I went to Nigeria, I realized that they hold dear their family ties even more than Kenyans or other Africans at large. For instance, you know, as a Kenyan now, babe, you can go to... As a Kenyan now, if you want to go to your brother's house, you have to let them know.
Imagine, yeah. You see it.
But you see, in Nigeria, if he is your elder brother and you want to come to his house, you can choose to come unannounced and nobody is going to ask you nothing. Like nothing. Nobody will ask you anything. And you can choose to stay in his house for as long as you want to stay. Whether he likes it or not. Yeah, and he doesn't have the guts to ask you to leave. Mommy, wait. Where are you going? Mom, take this. See it here. Use it to cover. Come. Use it to cover here. Like, your brother can come to your house. You know, in Kenya, you can go to your brother's house and announce and then he'll come and chase you away. But in Nigeria, you can't dare it. Your sister or your brother will come. He will come and stay in your house. He will come and announce. He has the backing of their parents and the backing of everybody. They will come and pin there. Do you know what it means to pin? Like they will clip themselves for them. They will stay there like glue. Yeah. They will stay there and announce. They came and announced. They will stay there for as long as they want. And the house is yours. You're the one that is paying for the house.
That is family ties.
Family ties. Like their family ties are so tight. That is one thing that really amazed me. Or it just killed all that fear of thinking, will they accept me? What will they think about me? I just realized all these things we watch is just rubbish. It's just rubbish, honestly. If I don't think I can even believe if somebody told me now that he has Nigerian in-laws who are mistreating them. I always feel as if they're lying. Yeah. But let us not judge Shao. But maybe, let's say 2% are mistreating. But 98% they are very good.
They are very good.
They are very good.
Very, very good. Except maybe you choose one to make problem
with them. You understand? They are very good. And even those who don't like you that much, they will not come and quarrel you. They will just keep quiet. They will not be talking to you. They will be minding their own business. But it's not as if they will come and quarrel you. Because me, I was just praying. You know I can be a mad person if I want to be mad. I was praying, I beg. Make nobody find my trouble, because me now, as you see me like this, it's God that is helping me small. But it's true, Nigerians, they are really trying when it comes to family ties.
Yeah,
they are really, really trying. I think Kenyans should try that too.
I think so.
Make it possible for your family members to be so close to you that they can come to your house and announce. You know, in Nigeria, maybe you quarrel with your husband, you go to your brother's house. They take you in peace. But most times in Kenya, if you quarrel with your husband, the first place to go is your mother's house or your father's house. Because if you go to any of your siblings' house, chances are very high that you're not going to be welcomed the way you should. You see, but in Nigeria, it's totally different. Yeah, guys, so that marks the end of our video. I don't know if you have anything to say.
No, okay. What I was thinking to say is that ties again, that family ties that Nigerians have. It really helps. And again, if you it makes it affects the families, Nigerian family as a whole positively.
But I think you guys are brought up like that.
Yeah, we're brought up like that.
Like they are literally. They instill these values in them literally from when they're small. Like, this is your sister. This is your brother. No matter what, even if you take your last blood, you must make sure they are okay. You understand?
You see it.
But in Kenya, we don't do that.
In Kenya, that is why it's another thing that's really affecting this part of the world, Kenya especially, when your brothers are not, they don't even want to know whether you are okay
have
or
you eaten?
not. Have you eaten? Like in Nigeria, you can choose to go to your brothers or your sisters. You can even call your brother from the other city, say, please, I don't have gari. Send me 1 bag of gari and some few 2 bags of yam.
And they will send.
And they will gladly send. Okay, I don't have money for you. Will pay for the transport. You see how life becomes easy for families there.
Nigerians, they don't even ask you whether they pay for transport.
Oh, no, I'm just saying.
They can even borrow.
They can even borrow and send you those things.
And send you what you need.
Those things you need for
and they will be owing debt. They will go and pay it later.
So it's that ties, that relationship that they comes up with really affects the Nigerian family and the society as well. Because if you are there for your family, and that other person is there for his family, and so on and so on.
So how are you?
Before you see the whole community is the whole community will be possibly doing well. You see,
we are there for each other.
We are there for each other. Yeah, I think it's a good one for us for that.
It's a very good one. No? And by the way, this one is not related to the video, but another thing I wanted to compliment Nigerians for. Do you know that I noticed that in Nigeria, like, there's no man in Nigeria that doesn't know how to cook. If at all there is, maybe he knows which kind of background he grew up on.
You see, exactly.
Because men in Nigeria, they know how to cook. Another thing, you see a man, like a grown-up man like my husband now, for instance, if his mom is alive, he'll go to the village and he will meet the mother cooking in the kitchen, and he will go to the kitchen and help the mother to cook. He will carry gallon or jerrycan and go and fetch water for the mother. But here in Kenya, once a man is 18 years, he will be bugaring. You know, he will be carrying shoulder. Like, if he goes to the village, it's his mother that will cook and serve him. And you are sitting comfortably swallowing the food. Kenyans will not get respect.
Yeah, because me too, I've really experienced that.
You have seen it, right?
I've seen it, yeah, lot of times. Because
do you know that if my younger brother came to visit me, this boy will just sit down and wait for me to cook. If I go to visit him, I'm the visitor. He will not enter kitchen to cook for me.
They just feel okay.
If the lady that used to cook for him is not around, he will wait. He will buy the food, and I'm the one that will cook. He will wait for me to go and cook. In Nigeria, you can't try it. In Nigeria, you will go and visit, even just ordinary to visit. Yeah, so like I was saying, you'll be waiting for me to cook. In Nigeria, you cannot try it. Even as I am like this, I will go to visit my people in Nigeria. My own brother-in-laws, they will cook for me. They will not say, because you are our wife, you're the one that must cook. If you did not cook, we will not eat. You see? Yeah, so guys, that was interesting. It marks the end of our video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the IOs now. Subscribe now.
Subscribe to our new channel, please. Let's grow it together.
Help us to get to 1K.
We're not up to 1K now.
For where? We are 520 and 87.
Let's go to 1K.
Mommy, come. Help us to get to 1,000 subscribers so that we can look for watch hours and monetize this channel. Because I'm begging you people.
Very, very important.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys in our next. Please comment, let's know your thoughts if you enjoyed the video and if you'd like to see another tag. Bye.